Today we're going to tour Village East subdivision, East Petaluma. This is bordered by the Cross Creek subdivision on both sides. To our left we have Warwick Court, some nice single level 2-story homes, large lots. I know a couple people who live there. I also had 2 really good friends who lived there when we were growing up, so I spent a lot of time playing there and around here. We used to call this Garfield Park because it's on Garfield, but it's known as Arroyo Park. They play soccer there, got some play structures, that type of stuff. I don't know if you saw the house on the left, but they do it up every Halloween, and I'm pretty sure they do a maze that goes through their house, so that's pretty cool. People look forward to that every year. So we got a mix of single level and 2-story homes. Some of them do have 3-car garages, which again is always a buyer favorite. We're on Starling right now. This house to the right is for sale. They're asking just under $1.3 million. It's almost 2,900 square feet, 5-bed, 3-bath. It's a pretty nice house, so I think they'll do well on that. Brangle Court was back there to our left. Now we're on Wren. We're gonna go right. It dead ends on the left. And now we're leaving kind of a newer part of this subdivision, and when we cross Garfield, you're gonna see we're getting into one of the older portions of it. There's also some duets here. So this one on the right corner there is a duet, which just means it's attached. So there's 2 homes there, they're attached. You own your side of the home and the land, but there are a couple of those over here. And they range from 837 square feet to 1,120 square feet. We just turned onto Pelican Court. This single level one to our left, you can see with the covered camper, that was a rehab home. They are the first ones of this particular section that were able to sell for over $1 million. Square footages range from about 1,400 square feet to almost 2,900 square feet. Again, a mix of single level and 2-story. You also have tri-level homes here. There's a really popular or prevalent floor plan that's this tri-level, and you'll see it in different neighborhoods in Petaluma. You'll see them in Santa Rosa. I don't know if it's the same builder or whatever. There's slight variations of them, but there's quite a few of them throughout Petaluma. Lot sizes over here are going to range from 5,000 square feet up to almost 12,000 square feet. And the average is about 7,000 square feet. And again, most of those bigger lots are in these cul-de-sacs, like Osprey Place. Actually, I know some people who live there in the back, huge backyard. So all the houses with homes in the back of the courts have really big lots. So to our left, we have Eli Boulevard. We're not going to go there. We'll just finish up this tour to our right. Again, Arroyo Park to our left. There's a couple sales on Garfield. Pretty recent sales. One sold for $755,000. It was a fixer. It was 1,864 square feet. And then the other one sold for $935,000. It was the same exact floor plan, but it was in better condition. So further down Garfield, a home recently sold for over $1 million. So there's plenty to buy under $1 million in Petaluma, but there are a lot of neighborhoods trending upwards to where they're hitting $1 million with some sales, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the whole entire subdivision is at that price. You can see it's quite a range, 750 up to $1 million. So this is a Village East subdivision, and that is a wrap.